Now, what we are going to do is end the slideshow with a closing slide. So all the text for the slides in the Tall Oak slideshow have been entered. This presentation thus far consists of a title slide, one text slide with a multi-level bulleted list, a third slide with a comparison layout, and a fourth slide for an illustration. So we're going to insert a closing slide that resembles the title slide that is the final slide to create. So we're going to go up here to slide 1 here, and we're going to duplicate this slide. So we're going to click where it says New Slide, then go down here and go to Duplicate Selected Slides. And it's going to insert it right below it. Now this is where you can arrange the slide where you want to go, and we're going to use something called drag and drop. So we're going to select it, hold down the left mouse button, and drag underneath 5. The other way you could do this is you could go to View, Slide Sorter, take the second slide, move it all the way to the end. Go back to normal view, same thing. So 2 ways to do it. So that is going to be our closing slide. Now, with slide 5 selected, we are going to delete text. Okay, so changing Tall Oaks Nature Center, we're going to select this, hit delete on our keyboard. Now what we're going to do is type in the following: call 816-555-8928 today. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select Autumn Family Programs, and we are going to type in register for family programs. We're going to change this back to green. Actually, oops, I had used the wrong font. So you're going to select this, change this back to green, and it should match. So this is our closing slide. So our title slide is Autumn Family Programs, then it goes into Morning Bird Walks, then it shows Afternoon Insect Identification, then Twilight Firefly Hikes, and then the closing slide says, hey, register for family programs by calling 816-555-8928. So that is our closing slide. Now what we're going to do is add transitions in between slides. Transitions add interest when you advance the slides in a presentation and make a slideshow presentation look a little more professional. Like I said before with the top 10 slide tips, transitions are good as long as they are subtle and they aren't, crazy. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to slide 1, transitions, and we're going to click more. Now you've got subtle here, and those are my personal favorite. However, there are exciting ones. And as I've said before, you have to know your audience. If this is a professional type audience, you want to keep it subtle. If you're working with kids maybe, or families, and it's a little more less professional, it's very casual, you can move into the exciting factor. But as I've said before, if it's professional, you want to keep it subtle. So since this is kind of a family type casual atmosphere, we can go ahead and use exciting. So we're going to point to the wind transition, and then we're going to click it. So what this does is it has a little wind transition blowing the cover away. Now what we're going to do is undo, because we're going to do it on a different slide. Go to slide 5, wind. And so you can see the previous slide blowing away. Now we're going to change the duration, which is how long the slide's going, to 3 seconds. And then we're going to preview the transition again. So you can see it takes a little bit longer. Now, we're going to hit apply to all, and it will apply it to the entire slideshow.